Do you ever wonder how successful entrepreneurs built their businesses from scratch? Are you unsure if starting a business is for you? Well, tune in as we discuss how successful entrepreneurs transformed their ideas into reality. Welcome back to From Zero to Revenue with your host, Chris Yap.
My second piece of advice is a general piece of advice that I would always recommend pre-pandemic, in pandemic, post-pandemic, which is to always quantify what it's costing us to try and be successful and build our company. It is a reality that there is more cost than just the time and the money that we put into this business. It's our health. It can be our entire livelihood. It can be relationships. It can be our lives, unfortunately. And starting to quantify those things. And I think the easiest way to do it is to start just keeping a little bit of a journal from time to time, once a week, once a month, writing down our experience where times where we didn't feel okay. And for entrepreneurs, it usually comes up in a couple of ways. One is trouble sleeping. Two is mood going from really, really high to really, really low. Not over like a month or over a year, but like over the same day and multiple times in the same day. And that usually manifests itself either in low energy because we just don't feel motivated, we feel burnt out, or sometimes in elevated energy like temper or being short with the people that we work with, or even aggression or extra competitiveness that often ends up causing more damage than the good that it might feel like it's doing in the moment. And so just starting to keep a little tally of these things, I call them the cracks kind of forming in the foundation so that we can understand how hard we're pushing. I think that's the best way to figure out what it's costing us, is to start to just quantify these things. Is it, can't fall asleep or can't calm the mind or focus the mind without a couple of drinks? It's a very common thing among entrepreneurs. And it starts in the evening and seems casual, and maybe it's an extra tool to help us get to sleep, and then it creeps up sometimes into lunch, and then it creeps up into breakfast. It creeps up into any areas of our life where we want to self-medicate in order to try and calm our minds and our bodies. So things like this, I think, are the things to look for. One of my favorite, really simple things that almost seems kind of silly, but I'll tell you what, it's a universal experience. It's probably 70 to 80% of entrepreneurs get a twitch in one of their eyelids. It's very weird. You ever had a twitch in your eyelid? I get this all the time.
Oh yeah, I just had it yesterday.
Yeah, you get it from time to time, right? If you Google, why is my eyelid twitching? There is only one answer you're going to turn up, which is stress. It's high levels of stress drives behavior like that. And there's lots of little telltale signs that we can find as entrepreneurs. We talk about these things in the Founders First community, so you can come find broader lists of the things we watch for in ourselves there. But these are the types of things I think it's absolutely critical to watch for and to start to quantify and understand what it's costing us to be an entrepreneur. And I will never tell anyone that they shouldn't push to any degree of intensity to build their company and change the world. I'll simply ask that they be mindful of what they're giving up to do it. And everyone makes the right decision for themselves. And in order to make the right decision, you have to know what the cost is for what you're chasing. So if you can keep both of those things in your vision, then you'll understand how to balance that in your own life.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of From Zero to Revenue with your host, Chris Yap. If you've enjoyed the show, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate that effort. Until next time.